Howdy y'all, welcome back to Hot Dog and Hamburger Craft. Uh, just doing a little mining here. This is actually just some cleanup. It's not really actually mining. This is a quarry. I moved the quarry because it finished, and not too far away, just a little bit to the right. It hit a patch of oil that apparently it didn't like, so it decided to stop mining. But I had worked though, so I just came down here. I just wanted to use my pick. It drilled this shaft like all the way down to bedrock, just this one little shaft, and then it quit because it hit bedrock. Oh, oh, but yeah. So I did one here. You see the outline of this one. Did one all the way down. And then I moved it over and did this one all the way down. And it stopped. It stopped right here because it hit like oil or something. Yeah, it hit this shit right here. And didn't like it, so it said, "Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna quit." I don't really know how to get them started again, so I just said, "Oh well." So I just came up here and decided to use my pickaxe because I put a whole bunch of force on it, and boom! I wanted to use the area mode, blast out some stuff. So yeah, so this is new. I've been doing all sorts of fun stuff because I got some new toys. Well, they're not necessarily new toys, but they're toys that I wanted that I now possess. And I've been wanting for a while, so I finally got around to doing it. One being the auto spawner. I'm not sure if I was just completely stupid or like was having like a stroke or something. I don't know what was happening, but I could have sworn the recipe said witherwort. But when I went back and looked at it, it said netherwort, and I was like, wow, was I really that stupid? Or did it change overnight or something? I don't know. So, for the lack of a better word, I face palmed a whole bunch of times and then decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff. So, because it needed to get done. So, that being said, I'm just gonna do this for a little bit more. I'll come back and do this. My intention here is to mine out this whole damn thing. If you see what I'm looking at here, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. I'll show you what my intention was. I built this little structure so I could set up the markers, but my intention was to. Okay, see, it's like this little. Yeah, so I set up the void pipe and the diamond thing sorter, so it's pumping there and there. I originally this was like this mountain that I flattened in order to build the thing, level that building over there, which is another thing I need to address. So I just kind of leveled this out. I went down there, did the thing, moved it over, and I wanted it to basically open up this face like this, because I was thinking kind of building a new base here that's kind of like in the mountain. I don't know, it kind of looks cheesy. I'll probably just keep mining it. I'll probably just build a floor or something and then just put a layer of something on the top of it there. I'll put dirt up there just so it'll grow grass and whatever. Maybe I'll like make a funny picture on the side or something. I don't know. I just kind of wanted the quarry to be going because I needed more resources. I didn't really get that much from this one because it kind of stopped like halfway, but like it didn't get down the diamond level yet, as far as I can tell. The last one I got I think I got 4 diamonds out of it, but you know, I'm getting some stuff. This stuff, I ran out of this stuff, so I went on a quartz hunt on my own, and then was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move the quarry and get that going too. So yeah, so that's that. that's we're gonna have to take care of that. I've also been harvesting the hell out of these things, and sticking them in the what is it, the magma crucible, so they're melting them down. I got a tank full of lava. I need to I've pretty much half emptied it. My tree grew, my slime tree, cool stuff. My berries getting bigger, my sting berries. I managed, okay, alright, look at this. Woohoo, look at this. This is good stuff. I got enough of these essences to make a piece of endstone. Actually, I made 8 pieces of endstone. So, what happened was, I only had one plant. I had one plant, right? Okay, so I had one plant, right? Finally got enough. Well, you only need 4. You just use 4, and it makes 8 pieces of endstone. So I made the endstone. I put one down. I put the ender lily on it. So the ender lily's been growing like twice as fast. So that helped me get some ender pearls. Then, just through sheer luck, you know, I had this all redstone and stuff too. The redstone plants. Sheer luck of harvesting and harvesting and harvesting and harvesting. I made some of the magical fertilizer, which uses the essence and stuff. And diamonds, unfortunately, to grow it faster. So I grew it, harvested, grew it, harvested, grew it, harvested, and eventually I got a couple extra seeds randomly during one of the harvests. So then I had 2 plants, and then I did a couple more times, and then I had 3 plants, and then I did a couple more times. So now I actually have 6 plants, and I need to harvest them, and I'm full. Awesome. Where's all the... I got piles of cobblestone here. Why am I... there we go. Okay. So, I got... See, look. See? 7 seeds. 6 plants. So, I was like psyched, right? You know, I'm like, sweet. I only need 8 of these total. And I get ender pearls, right? I get 4 ender pearls for a square of 8. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. Alright, and so I was pumped, right? And I was like, you know what? Screw this. I started looking at things again. I was, getting excited about it, whatever, but I started looking at things again, and that's when I realized that the auto spawner was, not wither wart, but nether wart. And I was like, what the hell? So I made the grinder, made the auto spawner, made all that crap, and obviously I made an ender chest here just because I could. And since I had ender pearls, I made an elevator because it's just an ender pearl and some wool. And so I came down here, and my area down there, I put another elevator here. Bam. This is my auto spawner. This is the guts. It's not as fancy, as I want it to be, but it's off right now because I blew through I had a whole bunch of Enderman heads. So what I did was, okay, so this thing runs on, basically on mob essence. Now, if it doesn't have any mob essence in it to start with, it will kind of bog down. And if it doesn't have anywhere to output, whoa, that was weird. If it doesn't have anywhere to output their items, or if there's like a log jam or something, it'll just stop the grinder. But anyway, so I got all that figured out, and so what I did is I got the auto spawner in there with the reusable safari net with the enderman in it. And then, in order to help out the mob essence, see if I click on it, look, I got a ton of mob essence in there, because I turned it off and let the grinder keep going, because what I did was I took one of the blaze spawners I had and stuck it right here. So it was spawning, okay, here, so let's look in here. So it was spawning blazes, and the grinder was killing them, but it wasn't using the auto spawner. So the auto spawner was just getting fed. See, I have the aqueduct here, the fluid duct, taking the mob essence out of here, which just collects naturally, and pumping it into the auto spawner. So then I turned on the auto spawner and started spawning Enderman, and I was getting mad amounts of pearls. I got a stack of blaze rods and at least a stack of pearls in like 10 minutes. Of course, I'm probably exaggerating. It was, I'm sure, longer than 10 minutes. But needless to say, I got a ton of freaking ender pearls. And I was like, holy shit, what do I do with all these freaking ender pearls? So I made this, an ender pouch. I put those in there because I was going to try to build something, or possibly start building something. But yeah, so had a little bit of an issue with some of the endermen spawning outside of my spawn area. So I had to lower this down. That's why I was like, because I originally had a ladder going down here, and the ceiling was up to the top, and so they had room to spawn in here, and I was like, oh crap. So I was like, you know what, I got all these ender pearls, let's go make some freaking elevators, and then I can just drop it down to 2 blocks, and then they can't spawn in here. Or if they do, they'll just kill themselves. So that's the story of that. Now, I also had to put this block here because I guess it really doesn't matter now, but they were like sneaking out. I guess I probably don't need that, because I really don't need to spawn the blazes in anymore. I got enough blaze rods I don't know what to do with. So yeah. And I ran out of quartz, so I went and got more quartz, and because I had that spawner running, I added another engine, and I just realized I have another engine upstairs too that I can hook up to this. I could just put it right back on top, and it would plug right in and plug right in. That'd be cool. Went and got more quartz, made some more things for my drive here. I think, what did I have last time? I think I either made 1 or 2 more. I don't remember. I made at least 1 more. Obviously, the next step would be the auto crafting step, where I'd build the molecular thing, and the big giant block thing, and the multi-block thing, and get some imports and export buses and whatnots. But before I do all that, I'd like to have a better place to put it, because I don't know where the hell I'd put that thing. That thing's massive. It's got to be like 4x4, and I need a lot of cabling, and I don't know. Stuck some Enderman heads over here. I could put it over here, but I don't want to put anything. I don't want to put anything else in. I don't want to add anything new when I know I'm going to either expand this place or move everything in general to somewhere else. So, that being said, the next thing I want to do was try to figure out, the next thing I wanted to do was try to figure out why, after flying all over God's creation, I didn't see any structures. I didn't run into it. I ran into 1 village, I think. No, 2 villages. But didn't see anything from this OUNCECRAFT mod that I know spawned that original castle thing in front of me next to my house. And I flew around in a giant circle all over the place, couldn't find anything else. So I went and looked in the config file and realized that something was off. I don't remember exactly what it was that I did. I changed some settings to where things would actually spawn, because I think something was set to like not spawn or something. Like dungeons wouldn't spawn, but dungeons and castles weren't spawning because of a setting or something, and that one thing that spawned was because of some ratio. I don't know. So I turned it on, and I went and flew around a bunch of other places that I hadn't, opened the chunks yet. The chunks hadn't spawned in yet because I hadn't been there yet. So if you look at what I found, can you see it? Can you see it? Right here? Okay, here. For a little comparison. This was the original one that I found. Okay, look how big it is. Alright. This is the new one that spawned in. Look at the size of this thing. And it's like 100 blocks high, if not more. It's freaking massive. And it's like right here. That's spawn right here. This is where I spawned in. Look at the size of this thing. It's fucking huge. Anyways, I also I also found a couple other things. I need to change. There it is. All. Where are they? I think this is one. Yep. I just labeled them. I think they're called. Look, because look, this wasn't. Look at the world just stops right here. There's a wall. There's literally a wall. If I fly over here, there's literally a wall of terrain right here. And these are actually squares like that. Because I changed a mod. I changed the config file in the middle of of the map and then went and flew around, and so it like had to fix things. But this and this, there's another village here, are like I don't know what that is either. That might be another one. Are they're like, it's like an entrance that leads down underground, and it looked like something that I'd seen before, but it's different. It's actually like it's like an abandoned mine shaft. It goes down in a little bit of a spiral staircase kind of thing, and then it opens up into an abandoned mine shaft. Basically, there's like the ones you'd find just kind of digging around, running a mine or something, with the wooden braces and everything. But it's all like fabricated. It's all prefab. Like everything's straight lines and it's like I don't know. It's like a dungeon, except it's a mine shaft. So I'm gonna go check some of those out. So my next intention is there's probably some good amount of mobs and whatnot down there, because I went and took a real quick peek, and there's no lighting. It's dark. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So this was the original path I took. I didn't find anything except for this random temple in the desert. So I stuck my nose up here a little bit, and tried to fill in the gaps and a little bit here, and that's where I found some stuff. And that massive freaking thing. Like, look, you can see it from space. So yeah, so that's that. Now, apparently my mine's done, so I should probably drop off quarry, I should say. I should probably drop off some of the stuff. Blam, 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 blam. What else we got here? Iron, lithium, lead. So that being said, I'm most likely going to need to make some more stuff. Again, more, I'd like to check out what the next step for that magical crops is. Oh, that's uranium. Cobblestone. I'm gonna stick my lava generator, because that seems to have used all of that. I wonder I was hurting for power. Does gravel work the same? I wonder. I was void piping out all the cobblestone. I kind of regret it now. But yeah, so I still have a safari net to use. Any suggestions on what I should grab next? What's a good mob that gives good drops? I guess you get creepers to get gunpowder. Maybe a creeper heart or something? I don't know. They have creeper hearts, I think, is something in one of the mods. I don't know. Capture a villager with a nice trade or something, maybe? I've seen people have villager spawners, but I don't know what they're getting from them. from killing them, other than just mob essence. Does that even count? Do they get mob essence? I guess I could just use it to like grab some cows and sheep or something. But ow, touched it. I touched it. Oh, and I got rid of the crate and just was like, you know what? It's stupid. This fits like to infinity and beyond. Why do I need this crate? So I just hacked it up and all the pieces come off, which is funny when you hack it up. So all the upgrades and things like popped off. Yeah, so that's my blaze spawner. So yeah, so I was thinking about taking, you know, some of this armor, or you know, giving a look. See, like I tried messing with this floodlight. I don't know if it needs power or something. I went and tried to hook it up to the leadstone wires down there, the leadstone pipes, but it didn't take to it. So I don't know what it uses, and it just says floodlight. It doesn't give a mod to it. So I don't even know what it's from, but I went and just took it and put it down out in the dark, and it didn't do anything. And I tried to hook it up to something, and it didn't do anything. And I don't feel like making a whole bunch of random cables just to see if it hooks to something, but I wanted to know what that did. And yeah, whatever. I wanted to. Sorry, I was just looking at what I had in here. I got a ton of machines that I could probably put to use. I still want to know what this does. The automatic dictionary converter. So here's my other magnetic dynamo. I'll just go and hook that up now. Shits and giggles. I do have a wrench on me. Alright, we'll put another pipe there. And can I get it? Oh, what am I doing? Idiot. Jesus. There. Perfect. Now I definitely need to go get some cobblestone, because this chest is out. And I don't know if gravel works. But I'm going to put some in there just to find out. So yeah, cool. I got 3 engines trucking away. That one's maintaining. That one's basically maxed out, and that one's climbing. Not that I'm really doing anything right now. Can't pulverize those, can't pulverize those. Why did I put those in there? Why am I such an idiot? Okay. All sorts of pulverized crap. Alright, so yeah, so like I said, I guess the next step would be to, you know, fully automate this thing with like the whole auto crafting and all that, but I don't want to mess with that until I get a base that I want to set up. A main, like, new base, Dirt House 2.0. So yeah, so again, what I wanted to say was I want to look up some I'd like to look up some armor. Can I just type in armor? Does that work? Probably get all like horse armor. I'd like to get some armor that's like power armor helmet. That's like OP or something, I guess. What do you gotta do to make these things? Wiring. So necessary for the sensitive electronics and power armor. Silver, silver, copper, copper, copper. Easy enough. That seems kind of easy. What's the catch? What's the catch to this power armor? You probably need to like Invar armor. You probably need to like have to charge it and stuff and put crap on it. It says it's got an energy level, so that's probably the catch. Battle Mage. I haven't done any Ars Magica yet, so that's probably useless. Power Armor Tinker Table. That's probably what you need for the power armor. All right, well, let's look up. I did look at some of the. If I put in metal urgy. Some of these things that you can make, like this stuff, this calendrite. What was it? The calendrite sword? No, wait, no, wasn't it calendrite? Started with a clay, didn't it? Armordrin. Oh yeah, it was the. Is it something shit? Mutite. Examite's plus 8. Oh yeah, so it was like examite and this mutite. You mix them together and you get like Indola shite. Indola shit, I called it. There's antlers. Like some of the stuff has like a pretty decent attack on it. The swords anyways. Like I look at the swords, so if the swords are like high attack, if it's over +7, then the armor's probably pretty damn good. Some of them have little special things like slowness and poison, and some of them are just crazy looking. Like this one, the sanguinite, just looks freaking cool. Look at that thing. That's the helmet. It's got freaking horns on it. Sword gives you wither, gives the mob wither, and it's +8. That's pretty cool. Vulcanite looks pretty badass. That's ignite 2. Yeah, poison 1 sword. So it's like a diamond sword with poison 1. Orichalcum. Where was the Calangil? Some of these are like next to impossible to make because you gotta find the things first. And I haven't even found half of these. And some of these you can't find. You have to mix them together. So like if you look at the dust, it'll tell you this one takes mithril and rubracium, and it makes Haderoth. And that's pretty much the only way you're gonna get them, because if you look, there is no Haderoth ore. You have to smelt it basically. Tartarite. Tartarite looks cool as hell too. Tartarite's +9. +9. Look at that helmet. That's awesome. Rubracium, you can't make anything. The only thing it's around for is like. And Limerite, can't make anything out of it either. It's just there for the freaking ingots and the dust. Tartarite dust is Atlaris and adamantine. I found a little bit of adamantine. I think I even got some from sieving the dusts, but I don't know. So I'm probably gonna mess around. I got a whole bunch of gravel. Maybe I'll turn it into sand and do a whole bunch of sieving and try to set up like an autonomous activator and hope it's not glitched and it'll actually work, and just kind of auto sieve a whole bunch of crap. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update. Well, not that quick, 28 minutes of a quick update of where I stand, where my place is now. I have way more ender pearls than I know what to do with, and I don't even really need these plants anymore, but I'm doing it just so I can advance in the process. Basically, I could also make enough end stone to freaking build a house out of. So yeah. And I think that's about it. We're going to move the quarry again, and we are going to investigate some more armors and weapons and stuff like that, and maybe mess around with some stuff I never played with. But I've definitely been scouting out locations for a new place, and maybe I'll do something off camera to get that started. I don't think I'm going to do it over by that quarry. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look like what I wanted it to look like. So I'll probably just find something, some kind of cool like mountain, and just build something on the side of it. Or something like that. Something popping out the side of it. I got ideas. I just got to find a place that inspires me. Inspire me, world. Inspire me, Minecraft. Do it, I dare you. I dare you to inspire me, you bastard. Hate you, stupid game. Anyways, I'm kidding. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time. Later, y'all.